Peace, love, and light, people. Hope you're doing so very well. We're back again. Today is my son's, my young king's birthday, and he is 16. And it's just so amazing how much time flies. It was just yesterday he was cradled so perfectly in my womb, and now he's almost, well, not almost, actually, he is towering over me, and he's not done. So we're out, and I wanted to show you guys just another one of my top favorite places. We are in Texas, and just really enjoying our time here. We're here in the Americas taking care of some business, and then we're going to move on. But, this is our other home here in the Americas, the entire continent and the entire planet. Okay. And so we used to live here, and I just wanted to share with you guys just another place that I would come to when I needed to be close to nature, when I needed time to think, when I needed a beautiful space to create in. This is another place. So let me turn the camera around. Let me see who's here first and foremost. I see some people in. Kay's, aka Kayla, peace, love, and light. Thank you for the number 9. Greetings back to you. Greetings back to you. I hope you guys are doing well. So this place, again, is in Texas, and it's the Koi Pond, and it's a place that I would come to, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the lighting right. There we go. This is a place that I would come to often just to sit for hours or to walk and to reconnect back to nature. So I'll turn it around so you guys can see the beauty that we have available to us in America. Okay, hold on. Okay, you guys. So here it is. Okay, now this trip here, you guys, it goes for miles and miles and miles. Like, we literally came from all the way back there. We saw some beautiful turtles taking a swim. But it just goes on and on back that way, and then it has both sides here. So once you're done walking this side, okay, then you would cross over once you get to the end, which is still a ways away, and then you could cross over and go back this way. Now, when you're going back on this side, on the right side, is where the koi pond is, with all these beautiful fish, the yellow and the orange and the white with the orange spots, and I love to see them. But you see that they're building here, building more homes here. Don't know what the cost is, but I'm sure it's costing a pretty penny to be right here on the water and on the lake. So we'll just go walking and a cruising and perusing. But yeah, you see our little friend here, Mr. Duck or Mrs. Duck. And he's quacking the log. But just beautiful, you guys. Look at this. Again, it's public. If you're going back the other way, there are restaurants back that way. There's a movie theater, so you can eat, catch a movie, and then come and have a beautiful walk. So, okay, here it is. This is where we can cross over and walk towards the koi pond. So here, guys, as you can see, they're just developing and building houses. So just imagine having one of these homes, and then you're just able to leave your home and then come and walk this beautiful path here. Beautiful. Okay. Tie your shoe, bud. So yeah, so today my son is 16, and he's a couple of years away from being an adult. And like I said, I just can't believe it. I can, like, literally clearly remember my time, birthing him. I remember every little detail. And I honestly just can't believe, I really can't, although I've been present for all this time, watching him grow, but it's it's just it's still kind of surreal that in a couple of years he'll be, an adult and starting his own life, and even now, crossing into, him dating and things like that, and it's still so many milestones, and still so many experiences, that I have to have with him, you know, but then so short of a time, because soon, like I said, he'll be ready to leave the nest. But he's so tall, like his dad. And it's just a joy. It's a joy to be able to see him grow into, manhood. It truly, truly, truly is. And I just feel so blessed, just to be a mother and to be able to experience it, and just to have such a beautiful light as my son. Sorry, you guys, I got to find my little tissue here to wipe my nose. Yeah, just beautiful. So we're on the other side of the koi pond. The garden is what it's called, the koi garden, here in Texas, in Houston. And we just came, well, we didn't even walk, because if you keep walking back that way, like I said, it's just such a long walk. But we've turned around here because I know Josiah is ready to get something to eat. But yeah, this is the beauty. And you see some places here, and you're right on the water. Again, I'm sure it costs a pretty penny. Prices have gone up so much, you guys. When we lived here just before we decided to move to the continent. We went back home to DC for a while, and then we left. And so when we lived here, it was not this expensive. I mean, when we've gotten back, the prices have soared, and I honestly thought it was going to be the opposite, given the pandemic, but that is not the case. So again, if you're wanting to, it's time now to grab some land, to build the micro communities, and grab some land, you guys. And things are changing so rapidly. Someone was telling me, if you look on YouTube, there are some videos of some people showing how a lot of the mansions have been abandoned. Have any of you guys seen any of those videos? And where do you think those people have gone to? Probably in their underground bunkers somewhere. But they're abandoned mansions. So I thought that was quite interesting. But yeah, you can see, you guys, see the beauty. They got the people kayaking here. And it's chilly here. It's chilly here in Texas. It's been chilly here. When we were here, when we lived here, we went a whole year and it was mild, but it has been very, very chilly. So, but yeah, this is a beautiful place. When you guys are here in Texas, if you're in Texas, in Houston, by the way, come and enjoy. We have to make our way to, well, we will try to make our way to San Antonio to go on the Riverwalk. So, yeah, let me see who's here. Hi, DC. Hello, Mahogany. How are you, my dear? It looks chilly. You can see. Do you see that it's chilly? It actually is very chilly. But it's not cold, but it's chilly. It's yeah, it's a little brisk, but not too cold here in Houston. So yeah, I just have a little light jacket on here that I got from when we were in Mexico, and so Yeah, it's not cold, but it's definitely chilly. And I was just saying that it's been quite chilly, and in the night hours, it gets very cold. So we've been experiencing that. And I heard some parts of Dallas saw snow and ice. So yeah, I'm missing the tropical weather. As you guys know, I am a tropical girl. A woman. I love the sun. I have to have it, and the heat. So this is not too enjoyable for me as far as the weather is concerned. But when I'm out in nature and I get to behold this beauty, I just forget all about being, cold and chilly. So, but yeah, I hope you guys can see, like, and you have all the way there, and they're just kayaking along. They have the children kayaking there. There's still life, you guys. There's still experiences to have, while we're going through this shift in ascension. So yeah, let me see. Did you get your money back from the bank? So I called them, and yes, they said that they were going to mail it out. So I have not gotten word that it has been received as of yet, but I will definitely be checking that box in another week or so to see if it's there. But they said that they would have it out. So yeah, I'm still waiting, but trust and believe I'm going to get it. Trust and believe. Africa up. Peace, love, and light. Greetings. Since you traveled to both, how would you compare Mexico and Africa? Well, DC, it sounds windy because I'm actually walking. So that's why it sounds windy, because I'm walking. So sorry, I don't have any equipment with me. This is an impromptu. So sorry about that. Okay, so let me answer the question. I can't say that whether I choose Alkebulan over Mexico at this juncture, because Alkebulan is absolutely massive, and I've only traveled to a few lands within her, so I can't make a determination as to which one I would prefer, over the other, at this juncture. One thing I can say is, being in Mexico, the people were a lot more welcoming. They were very welcoming. They didn't care that I did not speak the language fluently. They still welcomed us. They still tried to help us. And I can say that I felt a lot more welcomed in Mexico by the people than I did in the lands that I traveled in Alkebulan. Okay, that's just what it is thus far. However, there are so many other lands for us to travel within Alkebulan, which we will. There's a lot more experiences that we need to have, and there's a lot more lands that we need to travel through in order for me to reassess my answer to your question. So that's what I've got. So let me see here. Do you plan to return to Mama Africa? Melanated people need the sunshine. Literally, it's our medicine. It is. And you know that it is. Oh, this thing is frozen, you guys. The waterfall is frozen. It gets really cold at night, like I said. But yes. But you know what, DC, the sun does not only shine in Mama Africa. We got to feel the sun against our the vitamin D, the rays that interact with our cells, with every cell in our body, while we were in Mexico. So any tropical place I'm pretty happy with. It doesn't have to be inside, of Alkebulan. So there are other tropical places, um, you know, that will give me the sunshine that I need. So, uh, good. No nonsense, mahogany. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sound is perfect. Wow. Okay. I wouldn't think so. This is a new little phone I grabbed when I got here. Akeem the refugee. Peace and love, sis. And chat. Sorry I'm late. Thankful to catch you live. Welcome, brother. You are very welcome. Thank you. DC says, I noticed there are so many African Americans traveling to Mexico. Perhaps the practical reason, i.e., closeness to North America. Well, DC, actually, that is true. That is one of the primary reasons why a lot of so-called AAs, aka the indigenous people, that's who we are. Okay. We they are choosing, to travel to Mexico and make Mexico their home because it is close to the side of America that they were born and reared in. And so if something should happen, with their family or anything else where they need to take care of some business, they can easily get back. It's literally an hour and a half to 2 hour plane ride to get from Mexico, like Mexico City, Merida. Yeah, it takes about 2 hours. Even Cancun, it takes about just 2 hours, an hour and a half to get there. The other reason why that they are choosing there is because it's very easy to get residency. So things are changing in Mexico. Usually when you travel in Mexico on a tourist visa, they would give you 180 days automatically. And it just so happened that when Josiah and I were going there, we had applied for our visa online. And we were granted each 180 days, which is like 6 months. We were so excited and elated because we had heard the chatter about people coming there and then not getting the 180 days anymore. They were like only getting 60. Some were only getting, 30. And so we thought we were fine. So we get there, you guys, and just before we land in Mexico, they were passing out the visa forms, and I was telling them that we had already had one. And she was like, oh, well, you still need to fill it out. So then I knew, okay, this is you want to go here? Then I knew that this was, I want to show you guys the beauty while I'm talking. Then I knew that something was about to happen. And so when we got there, the immigration was like, oh, how long are you intending on staying? And we were like, well, we're intending on traveling, throughout many places here. And so we'd like to stay, as long as we can. And the immigration guy told the young lady to stamp our passport for 30 days. So they reneged on the 180 days that we were granted. So at that point, it was clear that Mexico was changing its laws and not being so giving with the 180-day visa. And so now, if you want to stay in Mexico, you have to get residency. They're making you do it. And so it's very easy to get residency in Mexico. So essentially, you would have to go to the consulate within the country in which you were born. And you would fill out the application, and each consulate has different parameters and they have different fees. Okay. Here in Texas, it was $48. Then you would get your passport size photos, 2 of them for each person, a copy of your passport, and then all they want to see is that you have income coming in for at least 6 months of 2,200 USD per month. And if you can show them that, and you have all of the other documents that they require. Now, there's more than what I just named, okay? So do your own research, more documents that they require. and then you're granted, you're granted the stamp, and then you would have to go back to Mexico and finish the process. And that's how it was for us, you guys. So that's the two main reasons that people are choosing Mexico. But some people have been turned off because they're not granting the 6 months. But I understand. It's a money game to them, and so they feel like, well, if you want to be here for 6 months and and more, you're going to have to pay for your residency, and then you'll be able to stay here for as long as you like. So that's what it is. What is it, buddy? Yeah, that's what it is. I want to look back on the beauty, keep the beauty going. So that's what it is, you guys. To get residency in Mexico. And you need to start researching. There are a lot of countries now that are passing laws for nomad visas. These are for, workers in the digital field, or just remote workers, okay, who can just kind of plug up anywhere there's internet and power, and kind of be able to conduct their business. And so, as long as you can show and prove your income according to their standards, I haven't seen anybody asking for more than 50,000 per year, and a lot of them are even way under that. Okay, I know Barbados was 50,000. I think Bermuda was 50,000 per year, and those were like the highest ones. But they also require testing and quarantining, so that's a no for me. So yeah, that's why a lot of people are choosing Mexico. Plus, Mexico, it's very diverse as well. The climate is very diverse, and it's just so many beautiful, unique little places that you can call home. you know. So yeah. Let me see here. Who else is here? Look at that. And Mexicans are fighting to get over the border to the USA. Yes. Yes, they are. And it's so funny because it's like, and we're wanting to leave, the US, and it's a reason why we want to leave, because we've had a very tumultuous, abusive relationship with the US corporation, which again, by this time you all should know, which is different from the Americas, the land. Okay? And so, this land prior, it was run by the people. And since they took over, it's just been a shitty mess, really, you guys. And that's why a lot of us are choosing to leave, because of the U.S. corporation and the system that it has in place, the beast system, okay, that also plagues other places around the world. But other people are trying to get here because of the poverty. Because of the poverty, and they see this as the land of great opportunity that they do not have available in their lands. So let me see. Hey, Wabantu Academy, Mambo VP, Kaka. Let me see. Long time that I've been thinking of where my dada been. Miss you, dada. Hope you and Josiah are been well. We are well. Mzima, kaka. Mzima. Mimi mzima. Kabisa. So we're doing very well. Thank you so much. And I hope you are doing well as well. Okay. But yes, look into the countries that are offering, just so you guys can see the beauty. I know I'm probably walking fast, but so many little places where you can just go and cop a squat and just sit and eat and think and have peace and connect with nature at night. These trees light up. I don't know if you can see the little lights around them, and they light up, and it's so bright and beautiful. But this is what we have available to us, so that when you come to visit the Americas, make sure that you do visit Texas and Houston, San Antonio. Austin was never on my radar, but hey, you can visit that too. And then of course, Dallas. Okay. But yeah, this is what they have here in Houston. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. And I have spent hours upon hours at this place. When we used to live here, we lived very close to here. Um, just love it. That and the park that I showed. And I'm sorry, when I did the other video of us in the park last week, we were at Herman Park. The name of the park was Herman Park. Okay. So, all right. But just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, there are many places that are offering the nomad visa. Spain has one. Portugal has one. There's so many. There's like at least 21 and counting. Okay. Costa Rica has passed the law for theirs, but they have not set the parameters, so no one's able to apply for it as of yet. But yeah, and all those places are very close for those that don't want to, that want to leave, and escape the grips of the U.S. corporation. While the shift is happening, there are places that are close that you can go to, in Central America, in South America, and that way you can have all of the things that you may be accustomed to, or maybe experience a little bit of the jungle life, where it's tropical, lots of beaches, but Costa Rica also has a lot of mountains, and it's just extremely diverse climate there as well. So you don't always have to travel to Alkebulan. That doesn't always have to be our go-to place. Okay? It's home too. It's our home too. It's all our home. Remember, I tell you guys, don't put yourself in a box. You're the only one that does that. Okay? You're the only one that puts yourself in a box. So don't do that. Okay? All right? So yeah, like I said, I thought we were gonna, feel a bit weird and out of place, coming back from being abroad for so long. But no, we don't. It just felt like home again. There are some nuances though that I don't like, and it's still present, here in the U.S., with the racism and all that. It's something that I didn't have to deal with in Mexico. It's something that I didn't have to deal with when I was in, Alkebulan, although there were other prejudices that I did have to deal with. But yeah, especially in certain places within Texas and other lands, okay, you still have that low vibrational mindset. Okay, but we get them right. We get them in order. So yeah. So let me see if you guys are saying something here. Okay. So no one is. Let me see if someone else is commenting. So, where are you guys thinking of going? Like in the chat, is anybody leaving soon? Who's in America, in North America? You're thinking about going to another land, and if so, what is it? And I would like to know where you guys are like journeying to. Absolutely. And if you have a channel that I don't know about, please drop it in the comment section, because I do want to follow your journey. So I'm going to end it in a bit. Josiah is way up here and it's his birthday, so I do want to give him my undivided attention. It's his day. It's his solar return. He came again here in this physical realm to do a great work. And according to this particular calendar, he's 16, but we know that he's an ancient light and soul, as we all are. So, yeah, I've heard about this corporation. Maybe you can expound on that in another live. Actually, DC, I'm sorry you missed it, but if you look through my catalog, you should be able to see a video on that. I did an in-depth video about the corporation and what they have done and how they use us, as collateral. Okay, and how they make money off of us. via the birth certificates and social security and the fictitious straw man that they create when you are born. I did a whole video on that. So I'll try to do other videos to talk more about that. But I mean, it's there if you just do the research. The US is not a country, it is a corporation. Okay. And so on your passport where it says your nationality and they put US, that is them saying that you belong to the US and you are the property of the US. Okay. Because it is not a nation or a country. Okay. So be very careful. Ma'at on a journey. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I will be traveling to Africa soon. Soon enough, within months. Awesome. Where are you thinking about going? Where in Al Kebulon are you journeying to? That is wonderful. And you know what? Shout out to all who are traveling solo. Like, you've got the little sister Tiffany Banner who has just been traveling solo dolo, so brave and so courageous. I mean, there's another little sister, I think her channel is Energy. She travels solo, but just be very careful, you guys. You know, if you are traveling solo, be very, very careful. Make sure you educate yourself. Make sure you always are on alert. Okay, educate yourself about your surroundings. All right, so let me see. Oh, Tanzania. Oh, wonderful. Are you going to be in Arusha or Dar, or are you going to Tanga? Are you going to another part of Tanzania? Heavy breathing. Let me see. Have been in Ethiopia for about a week now. Wow. Okay, Akeem. It's not perfect here, but I'm feeling it. Okay, what part are you in? What part of Ethiopia are you in? I know that there was some upheaval, some uprising rather there. So enjoy, but make sure, you keep your ears to the ground so that you know how you need and where you need to move and when you need to move. Okay, but enjoy it. Dar. Okay. All right. I don't know, it's such a beautiful thing, you guys, just to see the shift in how so many of us that had never, either you thought that you couldn't travel because you thought that it was going to be too expensive. Maybe you were afraid to travel. And it's just so beautiful to see that you guys are just breaking out of those boxes, and breaking that, that mentality, that keeps you blocked in, that keeps you locked down, and it keeps you inside of that little box of limitation. It's so beautiful. So we're going into this area to see. This is where this is the actual koi pond. So I'm going to show you guys these beautiful fish. I love them. But yeah, it's so beautiful to see that we're traveling and we're moving, and that we're going outside of our comfort zone and the lands in which we were, accustomed to being in and familiar with. And we're breaking out of that box and saying, okay, well, we want to see what else this life has and this world has. And I tell you, it's so beautiful, you guys, to see. So you keep going, keep doing it. Okay. Don't let anybody put you in a box. Okay. I love it so much. I really do. So many are traveling and so many are sharing their experiences, and it's so beautiful to me. It's so dope. So keep it up. Let me see. The reset is in progress, so we have to prepare. Absolutely. I fully agree. Yeah, I travel other places. This will be my first time on African soil. All right. All right. Oh, and it's going to welcome you so much. So lovely. So lovely, Maad. It's going to welcome you so lovely. Do you hear me? Just like our first time on the continent, it was such a beautiful feeling. The energy just took a hold of us. So look at these beautiful creatures here, you guys. I love, look at this beauty. This is the koi pond. So you see the yellow, we see the deep dark blue, and the orange with the blue spots, and the orange and the white blue spots, white fin, a touch of yellow, the white one with the orange. I mean, they are so beautiful, you guys. Look at them. And they're them, you know. And so they have this whole thing here, and it's even goes over their bed, and then here. So yeah. What is it? Yeah. So look at our friends. I don't think we can feed them, you guys. I think they ask us not to. The koi pond. So here's koi are selectively bred varieties of the common carp, Cyprinus carpio. Years of selective breeding have resulted in the colorful koi fish you see here in this pond. The earliest written record of carp, the koi ancestor, was in China in the 5th century BC. Supposedly, the philosopher Confucius named his son after a fish presented to him by royalty. Koi were elevated from a food crop of the farmers in Niigata, Japan, to a rare treasure of the collectors and breeders of fish when they were introduced into the moat of the emperor's palace at the 1914 Tokyo Taisho exhibition. The proper Japanese term for koi is nishikigoi. I know I'm not saying it correctly, which means brocaded carp. Nishikigoi today are held in high esteem not only for their beauty but for the spirit of friendship between nations. And yes, it says do not feed the fish. So yeah, you guys. So here are our friends. And like I said, I just love them. And you can tell they keep it clean. Like, it's very clean here. So that's wonderful and lovely to see. But yeah, this is where we used to come all the time, you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed. Just to give you a bit look here, look around, and a last look at our friends. so, so yeah. So, okay, bud, you ready? So yeah, let me read the comments and let me see if what you guys are talking about. Let me see. Adis, yes, this video I watch is so captivating. Oh, which video? Is it this one? Oh, Akeem, Adis, yes, the northern region was tripping. Yes, definitely keeping my eye on things. Absolutely. But still enjoying, and knowing that you are protected. Okay, I will, DC, okay, I will take a look. Sounds interesting. Okay, my beautiful Akeem. Whereas Adis, Tiffany B is amazing. I agree. She's a brave soul. Yes, she is. And I hear she's back on African soil. Loving that koi pond. Yes, I love it as well. So we're going to say bye to our friends here, and let them continue on and do their thing. We just appreciate them showcasing their beauty. Okay. So yeah, and we're on the move. So I love you guys. You guys, remember what I've told you. I'll be coming back on again, but I'm going to end this. Remember, do not put yourself in a box. You're the only one that puts yourself in that box. You are free to go wherever it is you like to go. Travel and experience. Yeah, and other than that, peace, love, and light. If you have a channel, please drop it in the comment section. I would love to share in your journey and your experiences. Love it. So please, if you are sharing your journey and you have a channel, drop it below. Any questions that you may have, you can email me at journeythroughalcabulon@gmail.com. Yeah, other than that, you guys be good. Okay, let me turn it around. Be good. Okay, until next time, you guys be good. Love you back. Let me see. Okay, this is my channel. Okay, my aunt, I'm definitely going to check you out and subscribe. I like fish, Dada. I have koi fish and blackfish. I like the live. Stay safe, Dada. I like your energy, Dada. I got about 20 fishes. I've been addicted to fishes since I was in first grade. Stay safe. Thank you. You too. Well, post some videos of your fish. I want to see them. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Peace, love, and light.